going on YouTube? Some of you guys wanted my Storm Strike Druid build, so here we are. Going on, first off, the helmet we're going to use is the Tempest Roar. The Storm skills have up to a 23% chance to grant Forest Spirit, and your base Storm skills are now also Werewolf skills. Moving on to the chest, we're using Mad Wolf's Glee. The Werewolf form is now your true form, and you gain +2 ranks to all Werewolf skills. Normally on this build you want to stack cooldown reduction and lucky hit chance. Moving on to the gloves, we're using the imprint for the Grizzly Rage. For the pants, we're going to use the armor stack percentage. Every 4 seconds when you deal any form of damage, you gain stack up to 50% armor. For the boots, we're using the Ghostwalker Warlords. The imprint is unstoppable. For the weapon, we're gonna be using the Butcher's Cleaver. Lucky hit. When you critically strike an enemy, you have up to a 100% chance to fear and slow them by 65% for 4 seconds. That's pretty good. Moving on to the accessories. We're using the Grizzly Rage imprint. Moving on to the ring, we're gonna use the lucky hit with the lightning pulse. Up to a 10% chance when dealing lightning damage to overload the target for 3 seconds, causing any direct damage you deal to them to pulse for 6100. The other ring, we're gonna be using the Earn and Might key passive, because if you go here, my skill tree, Earn and Might gives you all this bonus. Okay, so we went through that. Let's move on to the totem. We're using this one, and the imprint is the Lightning Storm Critical Strike spawns 3 dancing bolts that seek enemies in the area, dealing 3300 lightning damage. Normally you want to stack cooldown reduction. As you can see, I have some on here, not on the helmet. Yeah, normally you want to stack cooldown reduction and the lucky hit chance. Moving on to my spirit booms, we're using wariness for the 10% reduced damage from elites. For the next one, we're gonna use Avian Wrath, gain 30% critical damage. Then we're gonna use Calamity for the ultimate skills extended duration, which we're using the Grizzly Rage for. Also the Grizzly Rage, the reason why you want cooldown reduction is because for your ultimate you can use it more often. The last pair of boons we're using Masochistic and also Calm Before the Storm. Alright, the abilities, we're using Storm Strike for the resource gainer. Then we're maxing Lightning Storm all the way. We have 1 point in Heart of the Wild and max in the Abundance to gain more spirit. We're gonna max out Predatory Instinct for the crit chance, and also Digigrade Gate for the movement speed. Next, we're gonna max Earthen Bulwark all the way. I don't have any points in my Cyclone armor at all, but I'm still using it. 42, we're gonna put 1 point. Vigilance 3 points. Nothing in the companion side. We're gonna move down. 1 point in exposure and 1 point in Tempest. Bad Omen is maxed, and so is the Electric Shock. My Hurricane is pretty much maxed as well. This is pretty good because you gain 20% damage reduction. We're gonna max this. Actually, we're not maxing this. We're putting 1 point in this one, and then we're maxing Envenom and Toxic Claws. Moving on, we're using Defiance Max. Nature Magic skills deal 12% increased damage. Circle of Life for the health regen. And Resonance. Is that how you pronounce it? I think. But anyways, it's maxed out. Okay, so we're gonna max our Grizzly Rage. You shift into a dire. Well, it says dire bear, werebear, but we have an imprint that shifts us to a dire wolf. So that's why we're using Grizzly Rage. Also, it gives you 20% damage reduction, and you gain 45 every second. And also, you heal for 10% damage, as you can see in this one. In addition, kills heal you for 10% of your maximum life. And then we're moving on to the last Eremite key passive. For the Paragon, I'll just quickly go over it. It's the same one as my last video, basically. The only thing that I'm using different, instead of going to the attack speed direction, we're using the Furl for the skill damage. And also you gain a glyph socket, which I'm using the Undaunted. We're using Fulminate. Then we're using Werewolf one. And the last one we're using is the Fang and Claw for the damage. But yeah, that's basically it for this build. I might try out. There's another glyph that I might try out. This one, the Spirit one. I just gotta level it up. But yeah, that's it for my build, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.